wanted to remind everybody today is, um, and if you have an opinion on how things in this country, the United States, are going, and in your state, now's the time to get out and vote. Vote for the the policies you believe in, whether or not they agree with me. But hopefully, don't just get out and vote without researching what you're voting for and who you're voting for and what they stand for. Having the ability to vote is not something that is available to everybody in every country in the world. So if you're an American and you're a registered voter, get out there and make your voice heard, but make sure that you know who you're voting for and why you're voting for them. Don't just blindly vote because they're Democratic or they're Republican or whatever without knowing what they stand for. Because when you do that, I mean, if you're going out to vote just to vote and you don't know what you're voting for, that's not how it's supposed to work. And also, you're probably setting yourself up for policies that you don't agree with, because these people you're putting in the office are the ones that result in the rules and the laws. If you see how certain demographics like homeless people and whatnot are treated, look at the people who are in charge of those policies. If the laws are going a certain way and they seem to be messed up or whatever, look at the judges you're putting into office, and the ones that are there and what their rulings were, so that the people that you're sending to represent you actually do represent you and what you believe and how you feel about certain topics. You're not just voting according to the advertisements that they have been spamming all over the media, but look at actual records of how these, how different people behave. Then decide. If you're not sure, don't vote on those people. Just vote on the ones that you do know. The ones that you care about. So, I hope everybody that can vote is voting. There is a hurricane off the coast of Florida. So, all the people going out to vote right now in Florida are out there despite the oncoming hurricane. So, more power to you folks. I hope you're all safe. I hope you're able to take precautions. I still haven't heard from Faith Walker Todd. I hope he's all right. He was on the West Coast when that last hurricane hit, and obviously the West Coast got decimated. So we got a hurricane right now off the east coast of Florida, and been getting wind gusts and stuff. At work, I was getting blown around in my golf cart. Trash. It was trash day, and the dump guy, the dump truck dude, went to pick up the trash, and it blew while he was dumping it, and he just left it. And I'm like, trash dude's like, not my job. I guess he figures his job is just to go and empty the dumpster, but regardless of whether or not the trash blows around and flies all over the place, he doesn't care. He dumps the dumpster and then he leaves with trash all over the area where the dumpster was, because as he was dumping it, the wind was like blowing it out. But anyhow, I'm glad I was able to get done on time and get out and vote, because this election year and the upcoming one here for the presidency coming up soon are pretty much kind of really important. I think more important than in past years, So make your voice heard. Although sometimes, I think about the situation, I'm like, I don't know, it might even be a joke. But because it seems like no matter what they have up there, whoever you vote for, it still favors certain groups, certain socio-economic groups. But at least you have that opportunity. Take advantage of it, whether or not it makes a difference. At least then, if things don't go your way, you can complain. if you don't even get out there and vote and try to pick the candidates you like and stuff, then don't complain. You know, they're giving you an opportunity to voice your opinion right now. So go ahead and take advantage of that. I'm going to sign out, but I'm going to take a minute here to just... Elaine says to go red. Well, red is Lucy, but I won't tell how I voted, but those who know me could probably guess how I voted. Udoji voted early. You know, I had the mail-in ballot, and I tried to take it there, and they wouldn't let me take it in. You know, they said that I had to surrender my ballot, and then they gave me a new one. Because this is Florida. You know, Florida voting. I don't know if you guys recall all the issues with Florida voting, like the chats not working, not being punched, and so they did a Scantron that's similar to the stuff that you get in school where they give you a test. So hopefully it'll work. Although they didn't have us use pencils, they had us use pens. And the security was, you know, they checked my ID. It made me sign. It had to match. At first I signed it, you know, on their electronic one, sign-in thingy. And it didn't match my driver's license. So I had to re-sign it to make it match. You know, people's signatures always look different, depending on how fast they sign it and how they sign it. So I got it to match, and then they let me through. Then they went over the new ballot that they gave me and showed the number. I guess there's a number, a security number printed on the ballot to show that you're getting the correct one. So they assign you like a secret number, and then you get the ballot, and the ballot has to match your secret number to make sure that you're voting on the right one. And then you can vote. I had an Amazon girl. She was like 6 foot or taller than me in front of me. And apparently she showed up, you know, and it was the wrong area. So you have to go to your polling place, which is on your voter's registration card. You have to go to that exact one. You can't just go to any voting spot. They won't let you in. So that Amazon lady, the Amazon girl, I mean, she was like taller than me. They rejected her, which is kind of a bummer. You know, you drive all that way, you stand in line, you get in, you get to the front, and they say, you're in the wrong place. So, anyhow, I am going to go ahead and sign out. I have an appointment coming up here, a doctor's appointment. So I got to make sure I'm ready for that. I want to wish you all well. I hope you're all staying safe. If you're in Florida, you want to do your hurricane prep. You know, it's probably going to hit you within the next day or two. Well, probably 2 days. But go ahead and prep. Wind's already picking up. Make sure you have plenty of water. Make sure you have food, you know, and just try to secure stuff from flying. Hopefully it goes along the coast again and doesn't hit us. But it's looking, you know, pretty bad because the wind's starting to pick up. So stay safe, everyone. God bless you all. I'll be thinking of each and every one of you. Take care now. Bye-bye.